What's up, guys? I'm Big Worm 380, and we are back in Fallout 4. So we just finished the mission with Nick, and basically found out that Sean is somewhere with the Institute. We don't know where it is or how to get in, but that's what we're working on. So Nick told us that we need to go over to Good Neighbor, which is here, and I think the best place to go, I guess, right here. All right, guys, so this is where Nick told us to go. This is the area is called Good Neighbor, and I just remembered also that this is where I can buy ballistic fiber. Now, it's super expensive, and I can make some, but this is going to be nice to be able to buy some.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor?
Yeah.
You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off,
so.
or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
What was that? I couldn't hear over the sound of all that pathetic. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap. Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock? What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here.
Okay.
You all right, brother?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Yeah, the pirate ghoul. Okay, so Cleo,
Well,
this is...
hello.
Let's see what this
Everything
has.
here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or
Sure, let's take a look.
purchase a variety in case of boredom.
Okay, so... Power frame armor. Ballistic fiber. 1,625. Take that. Damn it! I should have... Kellogg's pistol. I think I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna sell that only because I've tried to use that before, and I'm never gonna use those. Man. My ammo. Flare. 50 caliber rounds. I'm gonna hang on to those. 5.56 rounds. Mini nukes. I'm definitely hanging on to those. Yeah. Okay, so let's accept that. Beautiful.
Hey, I'll be right back. How's it going? Piper Wright, Public Occurrences. So, who's really in charge of Good Neighbor? Who runs this?
All right, so here's the memory den. This is where we're supposed to go and see if we can use that thing that we got off of Kellog to bring up his memories.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Can't take any of the paper. Where'd Nick go?
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I know you. You're on the railroad. What's this all about?
All right, let's...
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellog. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari. But you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain.
Cybernetic brain augmenter.
Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Bingo.
That one worth
Battle's the
reading?
one with...
All right, let's get in this chair and see what we see.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Give me the magazine, bro.
Remember, you are experiencing these
I
memories
was
as
such a
Kellogg.
dummy back then.
This may prove
What
disorienting.
did I know
at
about how
first.
the world worked? I think Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few
This doesn't seem to be
beatings.
what we're looking for.
I never knew what happened to her after I
There
left.
appears to be another
didn't want
intact
to know.
memory close to you in
Not then.
temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
Sean.
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter?
Oh no.
No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
Okay.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Okay. What
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
the hell? Oh.
You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
Okay.
I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together.
Well, we
It
seem to
was
be
almost
getting
always a
closer.
bar, though.
Try this next one.
That's universal.
Okay, so far, none of this is really what we need.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B748. Initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override
Oh, here we go.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
Oh man, this is the one. This is right what happens.
This is the one. Here.
Look, there's me.
Open it.
There's my wife and kid.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
The backup.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, there's Sean.
It wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City.
So, good news, I
thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Okay.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Kellog.
Oh.
It's okay. One of these days...
An Institute courser.
Just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Virgil.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Let's go. Oh, okay. Exit memory.
Slow movements, okay?
Okay.
I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Where's Nick? Feel fine.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck, and be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
All right. All right, let's go talk to Nick real quick. And we have our glowing sea mission, which we will not be doing that yet. I'm going to hold off on that because I want to get a good set of power armor.
Nick.
That's how we're going to get through there without dying.
Inside my head.
What?
That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
Yeah,
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
All right.
Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to us.
All right, so that's the memory den sequence, and so we got a lot of good information as far as where Sean, you know, the Institute and where Sean is. We're gonna have to go to the glowing sea, but I'm gonna have to get a good set of power armor for that. Make sure I've got plenty of the, what do you call them, fuel cells or power cells. Got some other missions out of it. I've got a bunch of missions to do on my own time without recording, just to get them out of the way and level up. But yeah, we will definitely be looking, you know, more for Sean in the next one. That's definitely what we want to be doing. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I will see you in the next one. Later.